not all of them are default. But some there still have something that is created by myself. Like here, you see the attached wire and the detached wire. That is construct by myself. And if you want to do the movement, if you want to do but before we construct IO, if you want to do the mechanism, so how do we do that? How do we do it? How do we construct that? I open a new. Of course, by the way, of course you need to have the file, right? You have to import to a file. Yes. So I've been tells you how to import. Okay, so you can simply adjust the position. So see here, this is our two part, right? One is the gripper, and another is the slider. Of course, the first thing is that you have to combine them together. Uh, the first thing is that you have to combine them together, right? And here we have create mechanism. So press, and then you see here if you want to create mechanism model, you can choose the type, maybe external axis. And this time is tool because that is your new TCP, right? So this time is tool. Kinematics type other is fine. And how do we construct the the mark the mark it gives you, that means you don't have finished yet, so you have to construct the links. You have to construct the joint and the data. So you right click and you can see the add link, and you can create a link right here, and it gives you it asks you which one you want to set the base. You want to be the base. So right here you can select the component. You maybe because my base is this, right? This is the list name. I know you don't know, so you see right here, and you can give the name. Any other one? Because this is not a base, so you don't need to. Oh, here you can check it is a base, and then you apply. Oh, something like wrong. Because the base link only there's only one is the base, right? So you don't need another. You only need a one, and then you add another link. You choose for another, and then you apply, and then you can see the link gives you your check. Uh, the one is the base, and the other is not, right? So each link, links that means uh what is the thing you want to combine together, and the one is the base, and the other things is the things you want to attach. So you have to assign which one is the base, and the others is for, and the others the others link, other things you assign them, and the joint. Here you can choose is rotate or prismatic. What is prismatic? What is prismatic? Oh, all right. Spatial spatial degree. Have a spatial degree. Yeah. By the way, before you link together, before you link together, you can uh just you can try to pull them together at first. Plug into the hole. Okay. And you put it up. Okay, like this. You combine them together at first. And then now you can create a joint. You give the first position, maybe here, and then you can adjust the adjust the position. Let me see 60. You see the green line. You see the green line that is based on your first and second point. Second point here, right? So you want to go to the strike position. You can here you can copy and paste. And in how long, man? I think this 50 millimeter or 10. Maybe it's 15. 45. Also, I see you can adjust it right now. If you so you know what is then working. The first point is that the the original point you want to set because you combine them together, right? The first point is first point is uh for the how to say uh in initial status. The initial status is closed, right? Now the slide the slider is closed. And after you give the signal, the slider will open and then push push your gripper push your gripper 10 millimeter, 10 or 15 millimeter. So you adjust the second point, and it also gives you the axis direction. It just it follows the instruction it gives you. And after that after you set up the position, so you can see the movement. You can you can see the movement. And but how long? How how the limit? How the limit is shows that here? Because the point is because our first point is 0, right? And we can and then we can extend it 15 millimeter. So here we type 15. So see, all right. So 15 is not is too short. It's now only 15. Oh, 115. Oh, no, 100. 10 centimeter. Yeah. So you see that. So you can see that see maybe the most is 90, right? Yeah. The second point position, the first and second position, you gives him is to give him the direction. You give the direction, and the axis is the rotation for the rotation, right? Because maybe you want to construct maybe like this rotation. So you will so you give the first point and last point, or you want to make a how to say this? Yeah. you give the first, the second position, so you can so that you can make this kind of rotate. So after that, you finish, you just give the OK. So you check, join the OK. And the tool data. So what is the tool data things? The tool data is the TCP. That is the TCP. After you update the gripper to your robot, and you will get and you will automatically get the frame, the data from the mechanism, from this mechanism you set. So you have to give the position. You point it here, and then you like here, right? But you also because you have the uh physical calibration 那个collision yeah, you also because you have physical conditions, so you can give the mass and the center point of the gravity some kind of that, but we don't need it actually. So we just give the number. So finally so that is how the so that is how the gripper how is the mechanism so that is the mechanism you can use. You can choose both. You can choose the things, combine them together, and you maybe want them to rotate or extend it. You can use the mechanism, create a mechanism. Okay, so here you complete, and after you complete, here have the jog mapping and the pose. Pose. The most important is the pose because we have the two pose, right? The first one is the single pose, the original pose, 0 0, right? The 0 0 0 from here, from the top, from uh from the top of the gripper, right? And another one is extended, right? So you can add it here, and you will ask your name. Maybe you can get the extend, call the extend, and then we extend it from 0 to 90, right? So you can adjust and you can apply. So you will edit that here. You also can see the transmission. You also can set the transition times. Uh, transition. You know what is transition? It's, uh, I mean the speed, the animation. How long the animation you will gives you. But that is not important. You just give if you don't set it, just give the default set. So you complete after you press the complete, so you will put that here. And then you can modify. You can come here and make a modify again. And you give the home and extend it 2 point. So if you want to drag, you here here have the mechanism join job. So you can start it to play your things. So so if you want to update your gripper to the robot is the same. It's the same way. You drag to the robot. So you see the problem you before, right? That so why? Yes. You see I move the object to here, right? It it how long how the distance uh how the distance between the center point it will cause how far you go to the center point. So I here you have to adjust by yourself, offset by yourself. You give the rotation local. Rotate by the Z. Oh well, or set it again, or set it first. Or that is x-axis. Yeah, but actually you should rotate first because if you rotate, you will go to other side. You will go to other side. So actually you can rotate first. I just give you an example. What's the place? Uh, you follow the x-axis. Yes, and then you follow the y minus 90. Yes, and then you can start to adjust the position. Minus x and down or more closer. Okay. Okay. Relax. All right, something like that. So you see, after you link to the robot, and then your core data, you will see you will have more. You will get the new TCP. That is because you create a mechanism, and the mechanism you choose the tools, right? So it gives it gives the own the grip the tool's own TCP right here, right here. But you see that is not the right one, right? So at this time, maybe I think I think you also can offset. But actually, you not really need to you you have two ways to do. The first one is you offset your point to here, right? You can offset your point to here. But you have another one other ways. That is your old TCP, right? You can just offset. You can just offset to the point and more upper, right? Okay, so actually you didn't need to care about the the mechanism gives you the TCP. You still can using the old one if you have been modified. And don't forget the tool you have to choose back to your old one. So that you can so that means you cannot using the Grippers TCP you have been setting. Yes, if you create before, it still is the old one. You can actually you can adjust anytime. Yeah, by it's up to you. That is up to you. Okay, so now so now we have been finished uh how to create a mechanism and how do we jog our mechanism. Mm, let me see what is the next week we want to do. Mm, if I give you the file, I give you the file about the group right now, and then you this week's exercise is for creating a mechanism. Yeah. Because I think the time is almost. Actually, I can teach you how to attach attach the wire up in a simulation. Uh, we are not using pick because nothing you can pick. You cannot make the pick. We don't have the pick instruction. The only thing is attach. You can use attach to try to make the same way in a physical. You know what is attach, right? Attach is stick thing up, sticking stick the things. So that's why I show you here. So maybe I pull this thing to the next week, to the next week's content. Next week I will tell you how to add a component and how to link the signal. Oh, so that is different with the physical. That is totally different with the physical world because in the simulation we want to make the make the make the signals transform. I mean, we want to control. We want to use signals to control our mechanism to do the things like the physical. But actually you can but actually the mechanism in the simulation cannot cannot really pick something up, right? So the only thing is attach. So what we gonna use? Uh, we have to create an IO for ourselves only for the simulation environment, and we have to create a components for the wire. If you the wire and the other things you want to attach or detach, and they have lots of function you can do at here. Compose compose is to add the component to uh I can say added the like a movement. Yes, like a movement. You can adjust the robot move, adjust the grippers move, and all of the mechanism you can adjust by using the compose. So that is important. So that is important. That is the part of important an important part in the in the simulation environment, right? Because you want to achieve the movement to compare with the physical. So we were using this function. We were using this try to design. You see, you actually we can design the IO. We can design the IO, design the compose, and design the movement from the logic, from the station logic. So I think that is the next week we will go through the content we will go through because this thing will be more more complicated and more how to know how to realize. 喂，怎么？16，对啊，不是假笔，不是假笔，不是假笔，夹线啊。所以你那个所以那个爪子那个要先画出来。锁在手臂上跟那个指甲去夹那个线，那两块。嗯，好。Okay, so today's class ends up at here. Do you have any question?